Yo, I'm back again, and this time we're doing a Werder Bremen player rating. Shout out Gigi Anderson. So, straight into it. Nickname the word Arena. I don't know who that is, bruv. Stadium. Wow. Cool. Owner status, loves the club. I want to see these man's history. Obviously, I don't think they're in Europe right now. History. They've actually won the league, bruv. So, man has to respect it. And according to this, they haven't been relegated either. So they're definitely a Bundesliga side, bruv. But at one point they were definitely at the top, but then it's just gone down, bruv. There's been a bit of a decline still. Hopefully they can regain their form and that, but them and our mid-table team now. But anyway, viewing the squad, bruv. We're going from Jiri Pavlenka all the way to Josh Sargent. Yeah, Josh Sargent. So I think that's it. I don't even know who that is, but yeah, let's just get straight into it, bruv. All right, Jiri Pavlenka. All right, 10 pace. I'm just looking for a goalkeeper. He's got everything you need, bruv. 17 agility, 17 reflexes, 17 one-on-ones. All of them are in the 17s as well, so he's amazing. I don't care what anyone says. He's an amazing goalkeeper. So good, bruv. Like that's the three things you need, you know. Then you can add in the things like the jump and reach, the aerial reach. What's that, handling? I mean, I don't care about all of that because as long as he's stopping shots, bruv. That's all that matters, fam. For me, anyway. Like, I like my goalkeepers that can stop shots. Basics, fam. Jiri Pavlenka, quality keeper. Literally. All right. I think this has to be the backup. We're not going to get better than that, bruv. Backup is Stefanos Capino. 15 reflexes, 16 agility, 16 one-on-ones. Then again, he's not even that bad either. He's not that bad either, bruv. Two good goalkeepers still. But I always do goalkeeper defender. They already know their position here anyway. It's calm, bruv, you get me? So yeah, outfield players now. Nicholas Moysander. Alright, he's finished. We'll find out if he's finished, bruv. Cool. 11 pace, 11 agility, and 10 acceleration. He is finished, bruv. They got that one spot on, bruv. They got that one spot on. He's definitely finished, fam. And he's got 13 tackling as well. He's due to get absolutely banned, bruv. I don't care if you've got 15 composure. That 15 composure can only get you so far. I don't give a damn. Like I said, 13 tackling, 11 technique, 14 vision, 13 passing. You're going to need to protect him if you do want to play him. You get me? I'll give everyone a fair opportunity. If you do want to play him, you're going to have to protect him still. And that's, I'm not going to lie, he's not good enough for me still. So up to you, man. If you do, let me tell you the way you can protect him. You're going to have to need someone with legs. Someone with legs is going to have to be next to this guy. Otherwise, you're due to get absolutely finished, bruv. Safe. Cool. Next. On my top rack, oh wow, I remember this guy. Is he the one from Borussia Dortmund, I believe? I think it was Dortmund still, yeah, Dortmund. Yeah, man, on my top rack. Let's see what he's up to now. Still got that pace, bruv. I remember him for that pace. 31, and he's kept that pace, so I'll have to respect it still. Alright, now the pivot is 11 technique, 8 vision, 10 passing, so he's not really a footballer. Not really, bruv. Like, he can't really play out from the back, so... But no, not everyone has to play out from the back. I'm just saying. Anyway, 14 tackling in his baseline. He's 31, 14 composure. He's looking like a little of a... I'm thinking those guys that try and get him behind is going to, like, shut their man up. But when it comes to, like, people in front of him and that... Ooh, composure... Yeah, it's not a penalties thing, but he's definitely going to get, like, you know, the recovery tackle. That's definitely his bread and butter still. But apart from that, he's definitely going to struggle on the ball, which, if you have the possession, is peak, bruv. So, definitely a good centre-back, though. I do respect this guy. I remember what he done for me in the past, bruv. 15 strength as well. He's not that bad still. On my top rack, he's all right still. Cool. Next, Fyodor Gebrisal. I don't even know. What is that, bruv? 33 and he's a right. Okay, you know what? He's kept his physicals, so I have to respect it. I have to respect it. He's kept his physicals, bruv. 15 pace, 14 agility and 16 acceleration. I have to respect it. You get me? But when it comes to the footballing side of things now, when you give him the ball, 11 technique, 8 vision, 10 passing, you're right back with 10 tackling. He's due to get absolutely fucked. This pace can only get you so far. And I've got an agenda for pace, but it can only get you so far, bruv. I'm telling you from now, he is going to get fucked, bruv. Like, straight up, fam. He is in it. So, what you're going to have to do, if you do want to play him, get someone to cover him. And just tell him you're not allowed to... he's a defender. It's going to be so hard. And he's 33. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It's a risk, fam. This guy is a risk. it's a risk, bruv. So yeah, Theodore, mad thing. I'm surprised how you just can't do anything on the ball. Like, this is football, not athletics, bruv. Like, bruv, it's peak, fam. Anyway, next, Milos Speak. Anyway, 24 years old, another centre back. They tried to put him CDM. How dare you? Who gassed you to play CDM, bruv? What was you gonna offer in CDM with your 11 technique, 9 vision, 12 passing, 13 tackling? I don't know what this guy was gonna offer in CDM, but anyway, as a centre back where he's supposed to be, let's see how good he is there. 12 pace, 10 agility, 10 acceleration. Boy, he's 24, so he's just escaped the youth bracket. Have you learned your lesson in the youth bracket? Some mentals, you've definitely learned your lesson. Some mentally anyway. Like positioning is very good. He concentrates, composure as well. He anticipates the ball very well. But in terms of winning the ball, he's not that good at it. I've seen a lot of 24-year-olds, even under that have at least 16, 15 tackling. He ain't even got 14, bruv. He's 13. That's under average. So overall, I don't think he's a Bundesliga standard player. I don't think he is, bruv. He's definitely going to struggle because he's going to get absolutely roasted, bruv. High lines and that, he's going to get absolutely roasted. Don't waste your time. Safe. Cool. Next, Christian Grob. I don't know how to pronounce. Oh, it's Gross. Cool. 10 technique, 10 vision, 13 passing. Defensive midfielder. Very, very bland. Very, very bland. This is painful to look at. I can't lie. You can just do pretty much everything, but just not that well. I'm seeing a lot of 12s and 13s, couple 14s, but yeah, let me put it this way. He doesn't have one green on his card, and he's 31. So that tells you everything you need to know. Just bang average, bruv. Cool. Next, Patrick Eris. He's 25. Wow. wow. How did he make it, bruv? I can't lie. How the fuck did this guy make it, bruv? I have to be completely honest. How is he a fam? 10 pace, 7 agility, 8 acceleration, and you're 25. It's not like you're 35, you're 25, bruv. So you can't move, firstly. Secondly, your best stat is how well you work with the team, which is fair enough. And second is how high you can jump, bruv. It's not basketball, bruv. Man's just jumping around like you've got 9 technique, 8 vision, 11 passing. Play football, bruv. I don't know what man's playing at. He can jump and win headers, but he's a centre back / CDM / centre midfielder. If you put him centre midfield, you're due to get absolutely run ragged, bruv, in that midfield. Don't put him in the midfield. Put him CDM. You're gonna have to tell him. You know, like when you tell a dog stay, you're gonna have to tell my man the same thing. Like, you're not allowed to go nowhere, bruv. Like, and even if you do that, bruv, it's peak, fam. Like, he's vulnerable still. And centre back, 12 tackling, really? Don't waste your time. Just the way I just did, fam. Safe. Cool. Next, Jean Manuel Mbom. Hey, some of these names are too funny, you know. Safe. Anyway, he's 20. CDM or centre midfielder, both on deep plan playmaker on support. You know me, you know my deep plan playmakers. I know what to look for. Has he got what it takes though? Now, he's 20, so some stats I can allow, but I want to see a template. I want to see like something to build off if he was actually going to be one in the future. So the pivot, 13, 12. It is not as good as I would expect to play a deep plan playmaker to be. However, if he does double intensity, bang it out, it could increase. So I'll allow the pivot. I'll actually allow it still. Now, he's already got that dictates tempo stat. Man can allow that as well. Like he's already doing the things that are necessary, and he's composed, bruv. And like I said already, he doesn't need to run. He doesn't need to dribble if his passing is that good. So hopefully his passing can improve. Right now it's not good enough. But hopefully it can improve. That's the way I'm going to have to say it because he's only 20 in it. So, Jean Manuel Mbom, I'm giving this guy a chance, bruv. I'll actually give him a chance still. Cool. Next, Marco Friedel. Alright, cool. 22 years of age. Left back, 11 acceleration, 12 agility, but he's got 14 pace, which is baseline pace. So he can move. He can move in terms of like sprint speed. He's got a little bit of sprint speed about him, just a little bit. Now he's a fullback attack, and he's got 8 dribbling. So he can carry the ball, but if you do press him, he's gonna give you the ball. So It's kind of pointless, really. If you think about it, it's kind of pointless. But anyway, 14 technique, 12 vision, 13 passing. The pivot is not that bad. He's 22 as well. It's not that bad. But 11 tackling and 12 crossing, I can't lie. When it comes to the basics of a defender, he can't tackle. When it comes to the basics of a fullback attack, can't even dribble. He can barely cross as well. So for me, if it wasn't for that composure, you'll be a lost cause, bruv. Natural disaster, fam. It's peak. So yeah, Marco Friedel, not gonna lie, not good enough, really. Not good enough, bruv. Safe. I have to be real, man. Alright, cool. Next, Felix Agu. Hey. Alright, wing back defend, bruv. Now, 15 pace, 14 agility, 15 acceleration. So already the physicals, calm. You get me? Man can move in it, right back or left back. I don't mind, fam. Now, 11 technique, 8 vision, 10 passing. Not good enough, bruv. Man can't even do the basics. He can't even pass the ball, bruv. Who can't pass a ball? Imagine your teammate is 5 centimeters to your left or to your right, and you can't even pass to them. It's long. 10 passing, not good enough. Then again, he is 20, but surely when you're primary school, man, I have to teach you that shit. Anyway, 12 tackling, you're a defender. 12 tackling is not good enough. Baseline is 14 for me. Even if it's just under and you're 20, I can understand why it's 12. But then again, man can improve that, so I won't get into him too much. Now, there's some things that need to improve drastically, and the problem with that is that there's a couple that won't improve at the same time. For example, dribbling, crossing, composure. For a wing back, I kind of want that to improve, but it's not all going to improve at once, bruv. It's going to take quite a while. So this guy, he's looking like a project, fam. You're going to have to improve him a lot, but there's definitely a player in there, though. I'll definitely give him a chance still. The pace definitely helps that out, though. You get me? Anyway, next, Ludwig Augustinsson. All right, left back. Now, you know me, I have a pace agenda. You know this, but players like this, I can allow them because I know the way they play, they can deliver in the way they play. Like, it's not all about me. It's not all about my agendas, bruv. Like, sometimes you don't need pace. Now, let me explain. 13 pace, 12 agility, 13 acceleration. He's evidently not fast. Evidently. And the pivot makes up for it in the fact that he can actually pass the ball. He can do the basics. He's got a first touch on him as well. You get me? He's got a first touch on him as well, bruv. Now, wing back, defender, full back support, whichever one you want. He's not going to be bombing up and down like the typical fast winger or wing back. This guy, on a slow thing, however, that 16, you see that 16 crossing right there? That's the thing that this guy gives that a lot of other guys can't give, bruv. The delivery. From when he's got a delivery like that, man can allow him. And he's composed as well, so more time he's hitting the target, bruv. So I have to allow this guy. I can't even discriminate the pace, bruv. Because it's not even like he's going to get absolutely roasted because he's got 14 tackling. So he can get the foot in. It's just how high he goes, innit? Like, I'll definitely tell him cross from deep. Don't let him get to the byline because then he's vulnerable, innit? Then he's vulnerable, but let him cross from deep. Then he's a calm player, bruv. Ludwig, fucking hell. Augustinsson, bruv. He's a calm player still. Don't mind, fam. Cool. Next, Maximilian Eggstein. All right. Box-to-box midfielder. First thing I look at is the tackling and the passing roughly the same. Kind of. 12 and 14 is not too far apart. Anyway, pivot, 15 technique, 13 vision, 14 passing. He's got baseline execution. Can't really see what he's doing, but then again, he kind of can. And he's technical, so I don't mind. Now, he works hard. He's not fast. He's not going to be moving box-to-box fast, but he works hard, innit? Like, you know what I'm trying to say, bruv. Like, he's not really going to be moving still. But I'm trying to see. He can't really tackle the ball either. For me, first touches 15, 14 composure. What are you really? He's just got a bit of execution, really. Like, he's not really going to be winning the ball that well. Yeah, he's more of a passer still. I would dare to put him as Ella. Actually, no, he can't be a Manuel. He can't even dribble. Yeah. Box to box is definitely this guy. Just get his head down. Yeah, he hasn't even got flair either. Yeah. Just get his head down, do his thing, because he's not really like one of those guys. I know exactly what kind of guy this is. Just straight head down, grit, work rate, flipping elbow grease, bruv. That's what guy this is still. Cool. Next, Oleg Kau. Fucking hell, bruv. I don't even know how to pronounce some of these names, bruv. I can't lie to you. 23, 14 technique, 14 vision, 12 passing. no execution. They call him deep line playmaker. He calls himself deep line playmaker. How dare you? Don't disrespect that position like that. You can't even dictate tempo, bruv, which you can get trained to do, but you are 23. You're not even valued that. I'm not going to disrespect you like that. Anyway, 11 pace, 11 agility, 9 acceleration. No movement, but then again, if he's a deep line playmaker that's got execution, he doesn't need to move. However, he's got no execution and he can't move. He's a lost cause, guys. He's a lost cause, bruv. Not good enough. Release him, send him back to where he belongs, bruv. Cool. Next, Kevin Mohawd, bruv. Flipping out. Cool. Perfect example of he doesn't need to run, doesn't need to dribble, because the passing can do the speaking. Perfect example. Cam, centre mid, however you like it. Man can do it in it. Now look at the pivot. 15 technique, 16 vision, 15 passing. Man can distribute the ball. And that's all I need, fam. Like, if I've got a destroyer in this midfield, he can barely win the ball. But if I've got a destroyer next to someone like this, or if I've got destroyers behind him that can do the dirty work for him, he's going to be unlocking defenses, bruv. Like, Curl's ball dictates tempo, all of that. Like, he's definitely a silky baller. And he's one of those guys, he will not dwell on the ball because he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to dwell on the ball because he can just release it like that. Instant, bruv. Instant, fam. And that's what I like, bruv. And if he's a cam, or if he's a midfielder on, like, if you play a 3-man midfield and he's like on the right or the left, not in the middle. If he's on the right or the left, he's going to get into these wider areas. He's got 16 crossing. So he's hitting the target, fam. So he's definitely a cold player. Kevin Mohawd, bruv. Cold player still. Definitely a cold player, bruv. Cool. Next, Milot Rashika, bruv. I don't know who this guy is. Now, alright. He's a winger on support who can play striker. I'll decide where he plays, bruv. Thank you. Now, 15 pace, 16 agility, 16 acceleration. 18 acceleration. Okay. You know me, I've got a pace agenda, so he's already ticked that box. Now, something's telling me that he's one of those wingers that just can't do the basics, but can do the hard stuff, bruv. Now, 13 technique, 10 vision, 10 passing. Yeah, I can't lie, that's shocking. Shocking pivot. So, firstly, he can't pass the ball. Shit that man's meant to be teaching you in element, is it fucking nursery? Man can't do that. Now, 13 finishing, 14 dribbling, 14 crossing. Now, so he can't do the basics, but what's the first touch? 12. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's not that good for a winger. Like, for a winger, the ones that I'm expecting, yeah, not that good. But 10 composure as well, just adding insult to injury, bruv. Adding salt into the wound with lemon in the wound, bruv. Now, I'm trying to see, what is he really good at? He can dribble and he can cross. Run in straight lines, dribble and cross. Wow. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? It can be effective though, because for me, inverted wingers aren't really the thing for me. But for some people, they are. Anyway, right wing, just run in straight lines, cross the ball. But if he's a striker now, if you do create chances for him, you're going to get absolutely pissed off because he's got 10 composure and 13 finishing. No traits as well. No shooting traits. So, yeah, he can't head the ball either. This guy's looking a bit mad still. I'm not going to sell him though. There's definitely someone in there, but he's looking like a systematic baller. You're going to have to get the best out of him through systems still, which is running straight lines and cross the ball. That's the only way I see it working still. Not as a striker, definitely as a right winger still. So yeah, Milot Rashika, right winger, running straight lines, cross the ball. That's the way it's going to have to be still. Cool. Next, Yuya Osako. He's 30. He's a striker, natural striker. Now, either footed, very good thing, very, very good thing. He's got 11 pace, 17 agility, 13 acceleration. So he's moving, but he just is not moving at speed. Like, he's one of those guys. Man's just moving, but just not really going nowhere. Now, 14 technique, 13 vision, 12 passing. He's got decent pivot for a striker anyway. So he can kind of link play, not in terms of dribbling, but definitely in terms of passing. He works very hard and he's very aggressive. 10 composure and you're 30. So you haven't learned your lesson. And he's got, oh my God, he's got 11 finishing. Don't waste your time, guys. Don't waste your time. Do not waste your time. He's either footed, but don't waste your time, please. Thank you. Anyway, who's that next? Leonardo Bittencoat. All right, 26 years of age, inverted winger. 14 pace, 16 agility and 15 acceleration. All right. I'm trying to see now. Okay, the pace is baseline, and he's moving side to side, and he's got a decent acceleration. So I'll allow the physicals. I'll allow them. Maybe not the strength though, because my lord, bruv, he's gonna get shifted with that six strength, bruv. Cool. 13 technique, 12 vision, 12 passing. It's I'm gonna say it's under average for what I would expect for like a winger. You get me? Like for a winger, pivot is it's just under average still. 9 composure. First touch 13, which is just okay, under average once again. 15 dribbling, that's actually good. Like I'll allow that still. That's above average, fam. 14 crossing as well. So he's definitely okay. He's cutting in now. Yeah, I can see it happening. Flair 15. Okay, now with this guy, take him off inverted winger attack. Put him on support, please. Now, the only way it can actually work is if he's on support. Reason being, finishing 11, composure 9, he has to cut in and cross from deep. That's the only way I see it working, because he's got 14 crossing, which is a strength. Passing is not that bad with the pivot, so it's another strength. Play to the strengths, bruv. That's why I do these player range, trying to get the best out of these players. Aggression, yeah. For me, inverted winger on support, then that's how it's working still. Don't even put him cam. Don't even think about putting him cam. Don't do that to yourself. Shadow striker or not, don't put him cam still. But yeah, Leonardo Bittencoat, inverted winger support. And it's fine still. Cool. Next, Niklas Füllkrug. All right, 27 years of age, striker. Now, 27, okay. 13 acceleration, 11 agility, but he's got 16 pace. So, I mean, you guys know me already, fam. Like 16 pace, he's gonna take quite a long time to get there. It's gonna take a couple of weeks to get to that 16 pace, but when he gets there, he's there, innit? Like, now, 15 strength as well. So physically not that bad. He's not moving side to side. He's a straight line guy. Now, 11 technique, 10 vision, 10 pass. Can't do the basics. Cannot do the basics. What's his first touch? 12. Just about. It's still bouncing all over the place, but not as bad as that other guys, bruv. Now, 13 composure, 12 finishing. You're a striker. You're meant to be a striker, out and out. I don't know who dare put you on the wing. Nah, you're a striker. But somehow you've got better dribbling than you have finishing. Your free kick taking is better than your finishing. Like, your first touch and your finishing are the same, and they're both shit, bruv. That's unacceptable. 15 flair as well. I'm not gonna lie, man. These strikers, man. Wow. There's so much promise, and then it just gets killed, bruv. Every single time, bruv. Like, I'm trying to see how can I get the best out of this guy. That's my challenge for myself that I'm setting right now. Pressing forward, just run at people. Because the only thing that I can say about pressing forwards is that if they're not offering anything on the ball, at least off the ball, they're running people, making them scared on the ball and making them uncomposed, bruv. That's the only way I see it working. Because he's 6'2", he's got high. He's got a bit of pace about him. Not moving side to side, so he's a direct runner as well. What's his off the ball? 12. Fucking hell, this guy is bad, man. I can't lie, he's bad, bruv. I mean, in the air, he's calm though. 16 heading, 16 jumping reach. We're gonna have to play the aerial game. We can't play the ball on the floor. This guy has to have the ball in the air. Otherwise, he's pretty much useless, bruv. Real shit, fam. Man's seeing it right now. Float crosses, and that's how it's working still. Cool. Cool. All right. Next, Romano Schmidt. Hey, these names are killing me, bruv. Cool. Advanced playmaker on attack. He's a lost cause. He's a lost cause, guys. Oh, wait, no, he's 20. He's 20. Okay, cool. He's 20. I will allow him, bruv. I was about to say. Now, because he's 20, I can allow him. 14 agility, 14 acceleration, so he's moving, just not at speed with that 13 pace. Now, 14 technique, 12 vision, 12 passing is for a pivot, for a cam pivot, not the best. Still, no execution on the pass, bruv. Composure 10, decisions 11. He can't play cam. He needs some loans, bruv. First touch 13, dribbling 13. I can't lie. Can I go back to that lost cause statement, please? I think I might have to still. If it's a development thing, gonna have to develop the pivot. You have to develop so much, bruv. It's one of those, and that's why I call it lost causes, bruv. So, Romano Schmidt is looking peak for you still. Can't lie to you, fam. Lost cause, fam. Gonna have to say it. Tahith Chong. Wow. I didn't even know this guy was here. Wow, this guy. I can't lie. In Football Manager, he's really good. I don't know about real life though, but in Football Manager, he's really good. Still, he is. Inverted wing on support. 14 technique, 12 and 11 passing. I mean, the basics, they're coming through, as you can see. That was definitely worse at one point. No composure. I'm just doing the negatives first. No composure. Can't cross the ball. So he's definitely going to have to cut in. First touch is just under average. So it's one of those ones, man. But let me give him some credit now. Fast. And he's moving. That's what we need, bruv. That is exactly what we need. And he's 20 as well. For this team, you're going to have to make this loan move permanent. You have no choice. You have no choice but to make this loan move permanent, bruv. I don't know if Man United will let you, but you're going to have to try, fam. 12 finishing, not the best, but he's only 20. He is only 20. Man can allow that still. 15 dribbling as well. So, and the 16 play. He's definitely going to take a couple souls in this league. Definitely. Especially in this league. I'm deep in this league. The high lines, he's going to have a lot of fun in this league still. High lines, long balls in behind. He's definitely going to be effective still. Just can't really do the basics in terms of passing and composure. You're going to have to teach him how to be composed, which you can do. You can actually do that. I think it's called final third. Go to training, development, training. Obviously, I can't do it here, but development, training. Then down here, you can have like the different things that you can improve on that. It's called final third. Double intensity, that. You're going to have to, bruv. Because, yeah, composure, decisions, all of that. It's not good enough right now. But he's only 20, so I can allow him still. Cool. Next. Davey Selkin. Another loanee that I have to ask the question, will I make the loan move permanent? Of course I have to. Before I even look at him, I have to look at that 13 finishing. Better than a lot of the strikers here. I have to do it, bruv. I have to. I actually have to still now. 15 pace. 11 agility, 14 acceleration. Once again, a guy that can't move, but he's a striker, so I can kind of allow him. But he's got a bit of pace about him though. And he can jump very, very high. He's 6'4" as well. So I'm seeing now the physicals make a lot of sense now. Cool. Works very hard and he's extremely aggressive. So he's definitely a pressing forward. He's kind of reminiscent to Yusuf Poulsen to me. That's what he's kind of reminding me of still. The heading's not that great as well. Yeah, he's definitely like Yusuf Poulsen still. Pressing forward, just going to be running at people, especially if on the ball. 11 technique, 9 vision, 11 passing. He's not that great on the ball. He can't really string a pass together. So you're going to have to put him on pressing forward, attack or support or defend. That way he's running at people, making them scared. That's the only thing that's going to be working with this guy still. 13 finishing, 13 composure. At least he kind of knows what the goal is. It's under average, but it's better than a lot of the people over here still. On the floor at least, fam. So Davey Selkin, he's looking like one of their best strikers still. That's what it's looking like, fam. Davey Selkin, yeah. Cool. And finally, please, Josh Sargent, please. I've seen this guy. Before I even click on this guy, because I've done so many saves, bruv, like from FM18, I think this guy is a youth player or something. Turns into an absolute demon, bruv. That's what I think. That's what I'm trying to remember, but let me just see anyway. Yeah, it's him. It's this guy. I remember. Turns into a madness, bruv. Crazy. He's the best finisher at the club and he's 20. Tells you everything you need to know. Everything you're gonna have to treat this guy like royalty, bruv. If you're the Werder Bremen manager, bruv. I swear down. He turns into an absolute ridiculousness, bruv. I swear down. 12 pace, 14 agility, but he's moving off the ball. 15. He's one of those guys. He's not fast. He's not the strongest. Not the best in the air, but he knows where the goal is. Create chances for him. He's more time going to put them away. First touch, 14. He can do the basics in terms of first touch. He just can't pass. Going to have to train him to pass. That's probably one of the first things that I would do. If I was the manager, I would have to train him to pass the ball. You get me? You're 20 now. You should be knowing how to pass the ball. Tell him how to pass the ball, yeah? And then, because he can do the basics, then, fam, he's going to take off. I tell you that, fam. Josh Sargent, fam, I've been waiting for someone that could actually shoot in this team. He can shoot, bruv. Mad thing. Striker that can finish, works hard, aggressive, off the ball, determination. All of those are 15. So, best believe, fam, he's going to be a problem in the future. Josh Sargent, mad player, bruv. 10 stamina. We don't care about stamina, really. I'll tell you guys now, stamina doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, bruv. So, yeah. Josh Sargent, bad man baller. I believe that is everyone. So, yeah. Once again, I would like to shout out Gigi Anderson for the recommendation, bruv. I forgot to do the ratings, bruv. Out of 5, let me give this team a rating. You get me? Man will give them a 2.5 still. I'll give them a 2.5. Mainly on the reason that their strikers are shocking apart from one. So they're basically one injury away from a crisis, bruv. 3.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, yeah. Defense was mad as well. That was painful to go through still. It was painful. But the goalkeepers though, they're gonna be busy. Their value's going up, fam. Their value is going up. Tell you that. I'll tell you that. So yeah, you man, if you like the video, subscribe to the content you know what to expect from me. And I'll see you man next episode, bruv. Safe.